Welcome back to WIS News Primetime. Keeping the community's children safe and clear from dangerous habits is a priority of the Lexington-Richland Alcohol and Drug Abuse Council. But the team's placing a strong emphasis on preventing disaster with an upcoming forum, and they're asking you to join them.
The Protecting Our Community Town Hall will break down the dangers of youth substance abuse, mental health awareness, and more. And here to tell us how you can be a part of it is LRADAC's Director of Prevention, Ashley Bodiford. Ashley, thanks so much for joining us.
Hey, thanks so much for having me.
Absolutely. Ashley, obviously this is such a topic that is unfortunately prevalent in our community, especially our youth, our younger generation. Why is it so important to have this forum to bring awareness to the problem?
Yes, absolutely. So forums like this are so important because it allows our community to come together in a safe setting, in a comfortable setting, and just have the conversation. What we know is that most parents, caregivers, guardians want to have these conversations early with their young people, with the young people in their lives, but sometimes they just don't exactly know how to start that conversation, what to really say, how to say it, or how to be the most prepared to answer the questions that are bound to come with topics like this. So we want to provide that starting point to come and talk to us, ask us questions, let us talk to you, help us to understand what's really prevalent in the community right now as pressing issues so that LRADAC can be the most responsive to prioritizing strategies and a response plan to those issues that are at hand right now.
Yeah, what are some of the biggest areas of concern that you're seeing, especially with young people? We know that they face a lot of different challenges nowadays, difficult times for teenagers in particular. Is it more of an issue of, you talk about underage drinking, but also perhaps an issue of drugs, opioids? What are some of the, some of the hot spots that you're watching in particular?
Yes, absolutely. Really, it's a little bit of everything. So it's substance misuse, it's that early experimentation, friends are trying it, others are trying it, we're hearing about it, we're seeing about it, we kind of want to know what it's like. And so what we know is that early experimentation really does have a higher link to later consequence in later lives. Even though we're thinking it's a one-time thing, we just kind of want to try it out. Really, there's some big risk associated with just that tryout, matched with the increase in youth mental health issues and things like that are really facing some struggling times for our young people. We want to make sure that they are the most equipped to be resilient, to be responsive, and to be the most prepared to refuse when individuals ask them if they want to engage in that risky behavior, try something for the first time, be comfortable and confident in saying no and being okay in that.
How would you recommend parents who maybe have not started that conversation or don't know how to start that conversation with their own kids? What are just some simple steps that you would recommend for the parents to kind of be preemptive?
Absolutely. The biggest thing to take away from this conversation is talk early and talk often. No age is too young, and it really needs to be a conversation that happens more than one time. It's not just like a check the box. We talked about it, we're good to go. It really needs to be ongoing, asking questions, being prepared for those questions, doing some research, and contacting us at LRADAC. We have lots of resources on hand that parents can come get. We can deliver packages and resource kits to places like that have those kind of conversation starters. Here are ways to start that conversation that don't feel so scary, that don't feel so intimidating, and also equipping them to be prepared for the questions that may follow.
Yeah, so in terms of some of the services as well that LRADAC offers for families that might, need some help in this regard, what are some of the things that you can offer to the community?
Absolutely. So our prevention department is equipped with a very comprehensive menu of services and a staff that is ready and eager to serve their community. So you can call on us for having us come out to talk to a parent group, to talk to maybe a school board meeting, to talk to a school group, a parent group, a church group, a youth group. Really, any and all options are on the table for us. We can customize our services to the group that we're speaking to based on age and education level, experience level, maybe higher risk, lower risk. We'd love to just learn about the groups that would love us to come talk with them and teach them about these things, about the risk and the danger associated, while also working simultaneously to make sure that people feel the most equipped with those services. And then if someone does find themselves needing a bit more service than a prevention type service, we have a wonderful staff capable of clinical providers for both adolescent and adults as well as a detox unit. So if individuals are looking for those services, they just need to come visit us, come see us, give us a call, and we will be happy to answer any questions that people may have about our services that we can provide.
Absolutely. A lot of services, a lot of resources. We actually have a full screen that we can pull up with information about the forum coming up. So it is actually going to be tomorrow at 6 p.m. at the Fairlawn Community Center that's located at 9128 Wilson Boulevard. And y'all are going to talk about youth substance abuse, mental health awareness, so much more. Just really important hot topics going on. And this is free and open to the public. And like you've been saying, people are welcomed and encouraged to come. And also, April is Alcohol Awareness Month, so really this is a very prevalent time and issue to be speaking about this. So Ashley, thank you so much for sharing your insight, sharing the resources that are available for our community.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for having us tonight.
You bet. You bet.